Hey y'all, welcome to part 2 of setting up a home gym in my garage. In the first part, we cleaned up the garage, moved everything over, and then painted that wall and put down these floor mats. In my last video, I did an ASMR scrubbing of these floor mats, which you can see here, and so if you're interested in that, check that out. But today we're going to be finalizing the finishing touches, or I should say close to finishing touches of the home gym, putting together some equipment and getting everything set up. Everything you see in this video will be linked in the description box below, and let's get right into it. Girl, let me tell you, this was by no means hard to put together, yet I had to keep referring back to those instructions to make sure I was doing it right. But, as you can see, pretty easy to put together. And I am screwing these in with my hand, but they did give you a tool to make them tighter. I just wanted them in the right place first before I then tighten them down. And what made me choose this weight rack instead of a lot of the other ones out there is these bars that I'm putting on right there can hold up to 120 pounds of weights. So I could put all my 10s, 20s, all of that on there, and I'd have no worries that they'd come crashing down on the rest of my things below. Also, a tip for someone putting this together for the first time, measure how big your weights are because there are different notches where you can screw in these bars. So just make sure you're measuring to make sure they'll fit so you don't have to take apart the whole thing again. This is a little stand that connects to the side, and I think I'm gonna get a yoga mat or something like that to put in there. I think that would be super cute to add as like aesthetic purposes and also super handy to have in the home gym. This set comes with both wheels and feet, but I decided to put just the feet on for now. I didn't know if I wanted to be wheeling it around my garage, but I kept the wheels just in case. These hooks also came with the rack, and I was gonna get some resistance bands to put on there. I think those would be super handy to have around, and I think they'd also look cute on the rack. But this is the weight rack all finished and built. I love the way it looks. I love the cohesive gray and black, and I love how everything fits on the rack. I don't feel like I need to get more things except those resistance bands, which I really want to use. But other than that, I feel like I have a lot of equipment already right here just to do the easy things that I do. I'm definitely a beginner. But I think we've talked about a weight rack for enough time today, and now we're on to the treadmill building. It really came in one piece. All I had to do was get it out of the box, and this thing is heavy and quality, but not big and bulky like the ones in your parents' basement. There are a million different treadmills to choose from all over the internet, and honestly, I just saw this one. It has the sloping attachment, so I can do the incline, but it goes about 8 miles an hour at its fastest. It's super quiet, and I could put this under my desk if I was working at home and needed that function, but honestly, I just needed something for warm-ups when it's super hot or super cold outside, and I just want to get my whole workout done in my home gym. Quick ASMR moment with the unpackaging. And then I tested it out just to make sure it was working. Yeah, I was wearing socks, but I'm not going to be working out in socks. And that is it. This is the home gym so far. I do want to get some decor for the top of the mirror and the walls and everything, but I'm loving it so far, and I can't wait to use this every day. Okay, maybe like at least a couple times a week. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. See you next week, y'all.